So I just finished getting climbed up here. I'm all the way at the south end of the property tonight. It's the third day gun season, and the wind wasn't good yesterday, so we didn't come in. And I saw those does the day before that on opening day. But it's 60 degrees. We do have a front coming in. I'm hoping there may be a little deer movement right before dark because of that, but I'm kind of depressed and demoralized. I came back here to get the camera card yesterday, and I found a really nice buck just laying dead up in the pasture near the food plots. And I, figured it might have been a lost buck from opening day, but I went over that buck. Every inch, every millimeter, there's not a hole in him. He's not a lost deer. There's maybe a vehicle strike. For all I know, he got bit by a copperhead and walked out in the field and died. But I got the wind right in my face. And I wanted to come back and watch this spot, although I feel like all those rubs and scrapes back here might have been from that dead buck I found. But I dragged him off and put a camera on him. We're going to see what comes around. And I definitely got the shotgun with me because a couple reasons. I don't know what kind of pressure the neighboring properties here get. I don't know if they do deer drives, and it's not going to be good for bow hunting with deer running through. I don't know that. It's first year hunting down here full season, so I also have it in case there are coyotes out there eating that deer carcass on the way back to the house tonight. They'll definitely eat a little bit, but I'm going to get tucked in here. I got a couple hours till it gets dark. Got my fingers crossed. I think that spike finally left. It's Thanksgiving weekend. I didn't see anything the other night. And Thanksgiving's late this year. So I'm hoping that the second stage of the rut will be getting ready to kick off. And judging by the way that spike was acting, it's probably close. I had another smaller spike walk right underneath of me. Very first light. I don't know if I got footage of him. May have, but he caught my ground scent and busted. So a little while later, at 7:15, I saw that other one moving down the backside of the ridge back here. I grunted at him a couple times, and he came up here. He's been here for an hour, probably a little longer than that, pacing back and forth, looking through the woods. But I had him at 20, 30 yards a couple times. He'd be a good buck in a year or two. Dana might get a shot at him. We'll see what happens. It's cold. I'm going to tuck in tight and see if anything a little bigger doesn't show up. It's 10 o'clock now. And that spike came back. And he ran down across the hill there. He's definitely trolling. I'm thinking a couple days we might have some bigger bucks on our feet, and we're getting ready to get a real hard cold snap. It's a really beautiful morning. Not much moving. Now I'm back here on the ridge top again, where I saw those spikes. The deer were on their feet when I was coming out, and I ran a deer off the pasture. I could see its glowing eyes in my headlamp. Just as I finished getting my climber set up on the tree here, I turn around, there's a deer standing right over here, about 50 yards, just watching me put my stand on the tree. Needless to say, he didn't stick around for first light, but nice still morning, about 36 degrees. I was hoping to catch a little bit of the, second estrus, second run, but I think I might be a little late. I pulled my camera cards the other day and I caught a video of a young buck chasing a doe. That was 4 or 5 days ago, so I may just be a little late. I'm going to enjoy the morning, see what happens. Well, I'm heading in. Had a little luck after all. I didn't like my odds this morning, but turned out okay. I saw that group of does again. Saw them a couple weeks ago, I guess. 10 days when I was up here hunting. So I'm thinking that ridge top right there is going to be a good spot. May end up putting a ladder up there. I'm going to back out of there now and try to give it a rest. Christmas coming up, got a lot of stuff to do, and I know Dana wants to get out, and she's got a spot set up right on top of the food plots down there. So I think this property has some potential. We've got some up and coming young bucks, and there's some does hanging around, and hopefully we'll start seeing some bigger bucks up in here as I work on getting these food plots put in and attracting more deer to the property. For now, I may just go and try some public land. We'll see how that goes. That'll be after Christmas. So thanks for watching. Why don't you give us a subscription, and we'll keep you up to date on how things goes on the rest of this year's hunt, and we're going to get out and do some fishing too. So see you again. We're www.camochairproductions.com, sharing the outdoors on YouTube.